Here. So if you're watching from the US, it will be, I think, Sunday night for you guys, but it's Monday morning, so it's back to the grind. But I thought I'd jump on and show you the Esplanade here up at Surfers Paradise and how they're transforming it. They're hammocks, basically. If anyone watched the live stream that I did a few days ago I was calling it sort of I thought it looked like a Noah's Ark, the skeleton of a boat or something. Anyway, they're hammocks. They're individual hammocks. So I'll show you what they look like in a minute. But they've been doing some work, and on the weekend, I noticed lots of people were here. There aren't as many people here this morning because it's Monday morning, but Saturday morning there were a lot of people, and yeah, people were already using the hammock. So it's actually really good to see people enjoying the Esplanade. And I think the transformation is actually really going to work. Hi, oh Kevin, hi, thanks for jumping on. How are you? And very happy birthday for the other live stream that you did jump on. I apologise that I didn't see your comment. Lovely to see your name pop up. All right, I'm going to show you the Esplanade. We're going to walk across, no cars. So that is awesome. Don't have to look out for cars at all. And they've even taken the traffic lights down as well. So it is meant to be a trial, but I just have a feeling that it might become permanent, but I don't know for sure. It is meant to be a trial. Okay, so here we are. So here's the beautiful Surfers Paradise sign. So as you can see, the traffic lights have been taken down, and we'll start on this end. And look, I can just walk across the road here. No problems with looking out for cars. Now, isn't this cute? This is a little mini house. Isn't it gorgeous? It must be a little shed or something that they're going to keep stuff in. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a little kids' playhouse. I'm honestly not sure. But I just think it's very, very cute. So it's a little tiny house. And we've got an action hub here. So let's go check this out. So this is, I did see the other morning all the sand that they were piling up here. So this is what they've done with the sand. I mean, obviously this isn't finished yet, but look, they've got beautiful beach umbrellas here. So they're really making an effort to, I guess, make this a real beach hub, relaxation hub. You know, you can go and get your coffee at a local cafe, come and sit on one of these chairs. I can see some Maccas, thick shake cups, I think, in there. So on the weekend, people already have been enjoying this space. But look, Surfers Paradise has got excellent council workers, actually, and they do really keep this space really, really clean. Actually, we'll just go right down to where they've cut the road off, because I've just noticed some other stuff here that I didn't notice the other day. Probably because I didn't go down this far, I don't think. So we've got, beach house here. So they've got these labels here that they've put up. This is just my opinion. Feel free to put in a comment. Not sure how classy these labels are, but anyway. That's, you know, at least they're doing something. They are trying to make this an awesome place. And look, I think it is going to be an awesome place. Beautiful big beach umbrellas here, and that is actually really important here in Australia, obviously, and here in Queensland to have shade. So here it is. So it starts here. Look, there is a car. That's obviously a council worker's car. People's Esplanade pop-up. So that word there is what tells us it is a trial. So People's Esplanade pop-up. They are trialling it, so we'll see how it goes. And this is the end here where they've got the road closed. So it's basically just this strip here for anyone that knows Surfers Paradise or any local. So it's that strip there up to where you turn into Seoul. So that's what they've closed off for traffic. All right, well, let's walk up this way. This side hasn't changed, obviously. It's still just the beach. Well, not just the beach, it's the beautiful beach. One of Australia's most iconic beaches. We take things for granted when we live in an area, I think. So that's quite bad. Like, I remember, I'm now facing the sun. I remember when we first moved to Surfers Paradise, the first time I took Amity, she was only a baby, in the pram, and we walked up to the beach. That very first time we walked up here, I was just blown away. It was like, oh wow, look at that beach. So you absolutely do take things for granted when you live in an area, but the beach is just stunning today. I'll show you. It's just beautiful. All right, so we've got all the locals up here. Less people here this morning than on the weekend. I'll try and jump on next weekend when this will be even more polished, because I don't imagine they'll leave those sandbags up. Although you never know, it is a pop-up, so I don't know how much more work they will do. Oh look, do not feed the birds. Well, the birds feed themselves. So they've got more things here. Steps, I guess, to sit on, or some exercise. So let's go check out the hammocks. And then I better stop live streaming because it is Monday morning, so it's back to work and school for everyone. So this is just gorgeous. And there's Sol there. And Surfers Paradise sign. Surfers is shining this morning. It is just gorgeous. All right, so the hammocks are up this way. You can see them set up. I don't think anyone's using them at the moment. On Saturday morning, there were quite a few people already using the hammocks. So I probably should have guessed, but when I just saw those wooden frames, I had no idea what it was going to be. But see, so they're hammocks. So you can go across there, get a coffee, and come back and hang out in one of these. Different colours. I'll have to take Spencer up here. I think he would love to sit in a hammock. He would find that so fun. But that is just gorgeous. And they've got one more area up here where they've got the beach umbrellas set up. I don't think these tables were set up the other day when I streamed. So we'll just go and check this out. And then this will be the end of the section that they've closed off from traffic. This is called the Locals Yard. That's cool. They've sort of given different sections different names. So they've actually called this section here. And look, there is no doubt this Esplanade is so well utilised by locals. Like, you know, people doing their exercise here, bike riding, jogging, walking like me, bring their kids up here. It's a locals yard. That is actually really cool. So that is just awesome. And again, there's cafes over there that you can just grab a coffee and come over to the locals yard. But I'm sure if you're a visitor, no one is going to check your license to see where you live. I'm sure you can sit in the locals yard as well and get to meet the locals, in fact. Oh, Kevin, hi, thank you so much. I have seen your to keep your husband in the shed. That's funny. I just saw your comment. You make me laugh. How is the weather? The weather is stunning. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. It's the tail end of winter here, but you wouldn't know it. It's just beautiful. I think today's meant to be 22 and sunny. I'm facing the sun now. And yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. So the weather's good. We're finally starting to say goodbye to winter, thankfully. I'm not a fan of winter. I don't like being cold. The nights are starting to get warmer, which is just wonderful. And spring is in the air. You can hear it in the birds. You can sort of sense it in the air, you know, and blossoms are starting to come out. So the weather is really good. And whereabouts are you, Kevin? Leave me a comment. I'm not sure. You might have told me, but I don't remember. But you're possibly, if you're on the other side of the world somewhere, heading towards winter now, so you've just had summer. But anyway, I'm going to turn it around now, say goodbye. Have a great day, guys, and have a really good start to the week. Like I said, it's Monday morning here, so sort of geeing ourselves up for another week, but a walk in the sun just gives you that kickstart that you need. Oh, from the UK. Am I reading that right? Oh, that is really cool. So yeah, you're just gonna head into you're just gonna head into winter now. So, but look, I love, winter in the UK. If you get some snow around Christmas time, like that is just really beautiful. I've never quite gelled to Christmas in summer here in Australia. I think Christmas really belongs in winter. so, so that is just awesome. And winter's a lovely season in itself. You can rug up in blankets and have heaters on and all that sort of stuff. But we're just coming out of winter, so I am ready for some warmer weather here. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I've got to run. Have a really good start to the week, guys. And I'm going to flip it over here, give you a nice view of the ocean to end. And this is where they're repairing it. So Cyclone Alfred really did do bad damage here. And so they're still repairing this shelf here. Like the sand, you can see it drops off there. It was level. So from there all the way into the water, it was level. So that's going to take a lot of sand. But anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for your support and thanks for jumping on. Have a good start to the week.